Danny, and I'm here to interview Cudabill about Motorheadmen. So let's walk in his shop and see what he's got going on today. Hey Bill.
Hey Danny, how are you, buddy?
Pretty good. What are you up to?
I was just trying to get this little small block put together for the Trans Am.
Okay. Well, glad I traveled up here. Let's sit down and talk about Motorheadmen a little bit.
Got it, bud. I'm excited too. I can't wait to see where Motorheadmen's going and what the YouTubers think about it.
All right.
All right?
Look forward to it.
Let's do it. Motorheadmen.com is a brainchild I came up with 5 years ago to celebrate the men who built the cars. We're often today caught up in the beauty of the car and the craftsmanship, but there's a man behind it who's done so much more in his life than that one car. So Motorheadmen started out about that because I myself, I was a parts vendor for years. I loved listening to the stories. I went out searching for parts. I always had amazing stories. One of the stories that I can't wait to share with everybody is a moonshiner that I met, and I was lucky to trap his story on VHS tape. Clyde's passed now, but Motorheadmen is about the men who build the motorcycles, the cars, the trucks that just have the love and passion to build. In the last couple of years, me and a young lady named Hannah went out and did a lot of videos. But then I was injured, had to go for surgery, and the whole project kind of got sidetracked. So finally everything, let's say the stars have fallen in alignment. The planets are aligned, and now I'm semi-retired, medically retired due to the knees and the back. I can't do this heavy-duty diesel mechanics and car work anymore, or not to the degree of making money at it. So I'm going back in, I'm opening back Motorheadmen on YouTube, and I'm opening the website to share everything that we've done and what we're about to do. And we're going to hit some of the most unique car shows on the East Coast. We're going to hit some of the most unique. I've had tons and tons in the last 3 years of men and women that I've met that have unique pieces of history. Drag racing history, stock car history, Indy car history, car history, period. And some of them are great stories and great interviews, and some of them are just guys talking about their days. But it's all interesting stuff to me. To me, I fell in love with, when I was 20 years old, I fell in love with sitting down and talking to people about their cars and the history of their cars and what it took to get their car together. So that's what motorheadmen.com is all about. We've incorporated some interesting aspects to motorheadmen.com. After being kicked off of social media sites for certain things, we got tired of being told what we can and can't say and do. So we incorporated, we went out and bought a social media platform. It's nothing fancy like all these big social media companies. It's just a place for guys to come and hang out. It's got groups in it that if you want to see a beautiful woman with a car and not be censored, then you can go in and you can join that group and see R-rated photos. If you just want to hang out and look at all the cool photography work and all of other people's stories of cars and talk cars, then Motorhead Social is the place. And of course we're gonna hit car shows and do a reader's ride every month, maybe more than every month. We're just gonna, it's about the old cars. There's no politics. God knows the world's got enough politics right now, and it's on every channel for every view, and I'm not into it. I'm into the patriot American who loves to build cars and wants to be left alone to build his cars. So now that I'm looking at 60, and we're losing so many of the great car builders from the 50s and 60s. I want to go out and record stories, and hey, maybe the YouTubers will enjoy it, maybe they won't. I've been on YouTube for a couple years now. Everybody's got something to say. You can say what you want to say. Doesn't make a difference to me. Hate me, love me. I am who I am. So I really hope the YouTubers enjoy what I'm doing.
So where did you get the name Cudabill?
Well, Cudabill stuck with me as my girls were growing up. I raised 3 girls, and they always saw Cudas in the shop. And one of my daughters, I don't remember which one, said, "You're just a Cudabill." And it kind of stuck. It was fun. It was funny at first, and then it started sticking in. I was very fortunate. My second car in life was I fell in love with a '71 big block black Cuda. And then from there, finding Cuda parts to fix that car and searching things out and always trying to get better with building the car. It became one Cuda after another Cuda to working on everybody else's Cuda. And I've probably worked on and restored close to 70, 80, maybe 90 Cudas. We lost count. You'll see a lot of pictures from the old shop that it's nothing but E-bodies. It's Cudas and Challengers. We've done many other makes and models. We've done Cutlasses, Oldsmobiles, we've done Chevelles, we've done Trans Ams, but Cuda was always the one mainstay because that's what I had the most parts of, and that's what I was the best at. So that's kind of how Cudabill came in and how it stuck. And I think actually somebody called me that when I was in high school racing my Cuda. I was the only guy in high school with a Cuda. Everybody else had either a Chevrolet or a Ford. There wasn't many Oldsmobiles out at our school, and you just think you're a badass Cudabill, don't you? And so the name kind of stuck.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
very cool.
So, yep.
Well, it got a ring to it. I like that.
Yeah.